Hello, welcome again. Continuing with question number 13. Which one of the following statement related to grinding process is incorrect? Option A. Grinding wheel made of finer abrasive grains produce better surface finish. B. Abrasive grains tend to fracture frequently during grinding process. C. Specific energy in grinding is higher than that in turning. The cutting speed in grinding process is much lower than that of face milling. So answer is B because cutting speed in grinding process is very high as compared to face milling and uh, other cutting operations. Okay, so answer is D. So let us read the explanation. First, the basic grains are used in grinding wheel and wear continuously and is defined as grinding ratio. Okay, so this is okay. So this is defined as the grinding ratio. The specific energy in grinding is higher than that of that in turning in low because of low metal removal specific energy, the definition specific energy required for cutting divided by amount metal removal rate. Okay. Next, the cutting speed in grinding process is much higher than that of piece milling. Answer is here. Next, for an assembly for an assembly made of n component, the dimension on each component I follow a distribution and have tolerance Ti. The overall dimension of the assembly is La with tolerance Ta. The relationship between Ta and Ti is option A Ta is equal to La root sigma I 1 to 4 Ti square. Uh, Option B Ta is equal to root sigma 1 to I varies in 1 to n Ti square. Okay, and so the the overall the tolerance is Ta is given by this relationship because overall tolerance is the summation of square of tolerance or and root of it. Okay, so this is the answer, and this is these are the options to answer the correct. Okay. So overall tolerance is sum of square of tolerances. Sorry, overall tolerance is root of sum of square of tolerances of each component. Okay. Next, which of the following do not influence the metal removal rate in electric discharge machining process? One, hardness of the workpiece material. Two, melting temperature of the workpiece material. Three, hardness of tool material. Four, discharge current and frequency. So hardness of the workpiece and hardness of the tool work material in electrical discharge machining has nothing to do because and metal removal whole solely depends upon the melting temperature of the workpiece material and discharge current frequency. So answer should be B. Okay. So answer is this. One and two. So doesn't hardness of the tool and workpiece has nothing to do in electric discharge machining. Okay. Next, in computer-aided process planning, determination of process sequence for manufacture of any part design without predefined standard plans is known as A. Variant type process planning, B. Retrieval type process planning, C. Generative type process planning, D. Group technology based on process planning. So answer is that C. The technology is something that we have to learn about. It. Uh, the angle of twist drill that determines its rack angle is option C, helix angle. Helix angle is the rack angle in the twist drill. Okay. Next, a line balancing problem is solved in the context of product layout line balancing problem. Related is related to product layout because only one product has to be made. Okay, and in process layout the machines are arranged. Several machines are arranged at one location. Okay, so line balancing program is what to do. Okay. Next, solution to balanced assignment problem is binary due to a linear formulation, B non-empty feasible region, C approximation algorithm, D unimodularity property. So answer is unimodularity property. So balanced assignment problem is binary due to unimodularity property. Solution of the balanced assignment problem is binary due to unimodularity or due to the squared matrix because uh, number of uh, number of source and number of suppliers are same. Okay, so it is square matrix. So it is the unimodularity property of the assignment problem. Okay, or balanced assignment problem. Next, the material requirement planning does not include uh, the material requirement planning includes bill of material, inventory, and level production schedule, but it doesn't include the material price. Okay, so MRP doesn't include the price of material. Ishvika diagram represents uh, different types of quality defects, quantity relation between the extent of defect and the process parameter, relation between defect and their causes, and prioritized quality defect. So this diagram represents relation between defect and their causes. Next, as per the principle of motion economy, which of the following is not a pivot for classified movement of human body? Option A knee, option B elbow, option C torso, option D wrist. Option A is in the principle of motion economy, the movement of sorry, hand is taken into account. Okay, so it does not involve the leg movement, so knee is not involved. Next, for air travel over a distance of 500 kilometers, the ticket price is rupees 4,000. The comfort of air travel can be monetized at rupees 3,000 and monetary value of time saved because of air travel is rupees 3,000. The value of air travel is so the monetary value of comfort is of 3,000. Okay. And the monetary value of time saved is also 3,000. Okay. Monetary value of comfort is 3,000. Monetary value of time saved is 3,000. Okay. So total monetary value gained is summation is 6,000 and total money spent is 400 because we have purchased the ticket in rupees rupees 4,000. Okay, so the value available. So we are getting facility of the order in rupees 6,000. Okay, so total money or we can say total monetary value of the value gain. Okay, divided by total money spent. 6,000 by 4,000, so answer is 1.5. Okay. Which or one of the following is not in the scope of enterprise resource planning system? So, in enterprise resource planning system, uh, employee promotion policy is not involved. All other general ledger entries, material requirement system, and order management system are involved. Next, if standard production is 20 units, the worker's actual time is 18 units. The price rate is rupees 500 per unit and over achievement rate is rupees 750 per unit. Then the wage paid to workers in rupees as per differential price rate wage incentive plan is The price rate for the standard production is 20 units. Okay, the workers actual output is now the actual output is 18 units. Okay, and the price rate is 500. Okay, is the price rate 500 per unit. Okay, and so the price rate for the standard production is 500 per unit. Okay, so the standard production is 20, but now the work actual output is 18. So the the standard production is your 500. Okay, so the price that is your 500, and the mm, for getting more than 20 units, the price that is 750. So there's nothing to do because the actual output is your 18 units. So the total value is what is this 18 into 500. So 9,000. Okay. Sorry, if the price is 750, then we will sorry, uh, if the units are more than 20, then we'll consider this price as okay. Now the answer is 9,000. Next, the solution to 6y dash minus 25x is equal to 0 represents option A family of circles, B family of ellipse, C family of parabola, D family of hyperbola. So the given equation is this. Okay. So y dash is your dy by dx. Okay. So separating variable and integrating. So that is 6y dy and this is 25x dx. So integrating 6y square by 2 plus 25y square x square by 2 plus c1. Okay. So 3y square and 25 by 2 x square plus c1. Okay. So 3y square minus 25 by 2 x square is equal to c1. So y square by if we divide whole equation by c1, so it will be y square by c1 by 3 and it will be x square divided by c1 divided by 25 by 2. So it is equal to a 1. Okay. So this is the standard equation of the standard equation of the hyperbola is your x square minus x square by a square minus y square by b square. Where a square is your c1 by 3 and b square is your c1 25 by 2. So answer is your B. Next, the solution to x square y double dash and x y dash minus y is equal to 0. Okay, is option A y is equal to c1 x square plus c2 x minus 3, b y is equal to c1 plus c2 x minus 2, c y is equal to c1 x plus c2 x c2 by x, and d y is equal to c1 x plus c2 x 4. Okay. So here the given equation is this x square y double dash x y dash minus 4. Okay. And this is the inverse equation. So putting x is equal to et and then y double dash we can put d minus 1 y where d is your d by dx and y dash is your dy. Okay. So y dash is your d and y dash is your dy. Okay. So now the equation becomes d d minus 1 plus d minus 1 y. Okay. So solving this we get d is equal to plus minus 1. D is equal to plus minus 1. Okay. So its general solution is your y is equal to c1 e 1t and plus c2 e minus 1t. Okay. So y is equal to if we have taken x as 18. Okay. So y is equal to c1 x plus c2 by x. Option C is the right answer. Next, match the linear transformation matrices listed in the first column to their interpretation in the second column. Okay, so this is the matrix. Okay, these are the matrix. Okay, and these are the options. Here 1 0 0. Okay, here set in y-axis. Okay, this uniform set in x and y-axis, and here the projection in x-axis, and here the projection. by axis. So these are the options. So you have to match this option. Okay. Now the general form of the matrix is sigma is equal to sigma x by sigma y x sigma x. Okay. Sigma y by row. Here it should be by row. Wait. Here y by. Okay. So these are general form of the matrix. Okay. So when we consider this first matrix, that is 1 0 0 0. So here only the sigma x is there. Okay. So it is the projection in x-axis. Okay. And in the second matrix here 0 0 1 1. So it is projection in y-axis. And here 1 0 0 3. Okay. Here the sigma y is more than the sigma x. So it is stretched in y-axis. So and here 4 0 4 0 0 4. So it is uniform stretch in x-axis and in y-axis. Okay. Both are having same. Next, the value of limit x y to option p is equal to p3. So p3 now the option, so option answer is the C answer. The value of limit x y tends to 0 0 x square minus xy divided by root x minus root y is a0 b 1 by 2 c 1 and d infinity. So limit here we can take common x. Okay, so it will become x bracket x minus y. Okay, so x minus y is equal to root x plus root y and uh, root x minus root y. Okay, so using x square minus y square is equal to x minus y x plus y. So this we can write this. This will cancel out. Okay, so only thing will remain this x root x. Okay, so putting now we can put limit to answer is 0. Okay, next, the curve y is equal to x4 is concave up for all the value of x, concave down for all the value of x, concave up only for positive value of x, concave up only for negative value of x. So answer is your A, concave up for all the value of x. If you put x as positive value, so it is upward, and if you put x as negative value, so it is concave up for all the values of x. So answer is just okay. So remaining question we will cover in